Hi, I'm Major Boondoggle, and this is the Boondoggle Report for television. You've come here to waste your time and money. You've come to the right place. Introducing, to my left and to my right, Goon and Doc.
Look at him. Look at Goon. Or look at Doc. Come on, Doc.
I heard today's show is sponsored by the letters M and F. Is that true? Now, I need you to indulge me. If I should fall asleep while we're recording, will one of you wake me up?
No, he will.
Okay. Well, he's sitting next to me. That makes good sense.
It's easier.
I'll
throw.
I've got an energy drink, and I'm going to try very hard not to fall asleep while we're recording.
All the farts you've been letting should keep you awake.
What is in your hand there, Major? Is that a sock around a Diet Pepsi? Is that what that is?
I'm not going to say what beverage it isn't.
But
it's
what's
clearly a
around
sock.
it is what we...
My God.
It's a dual.
It's a foot cozy.
It's a triple-purpose item.
That's disgusting. You are wrong.
It looks like it's been worn recently.
This is all going
Thanks
downhill.
a heap.
Doc, I'm a respectable doctor having a sock shoved in his face. I object on his behalf.
Thank
this
you.
is deplorable.
Check on you what, Goon.
You should be treated better than this, Doc.
Is there a bunch of people outside with signs saying that
There
we
will
should
be.
we should
There will be
treat
soon.
Free
PETA.
Doc.
PETA.
people
PETA
eating
bread.
tasty animals?
Oh, wait a minute. Not PETA. No, yeah, PETA. Not that one, though.
PETA.
Yes,
Is it
people
PETA?
for the ethical treatment of animals.
Edible.
Yes.
Edible treatment of
That
animals.
also.
I think the edible treatment. I watched that thing you were talking about, Trailer Park Boys.
Huh?
I wanted to gouge my eyes out
Why?
because it was. I just didn't.
Oh, now we're going to fight.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, in this corner.
You didn't like it? Did you
What?
watch? What'd you watch? Season 9?
No, I watched first season,
Right.
episode pilot, episode 2, and started moving into it. Have you heard of Trailer Park Boys?
No.
It's on Netflix. Do you get Netflix?
No.
Okay.
Of course not.
Well then, I didn't get it. What am I supposed to
It
be?
takes time to get it.
Okay.
It takes time.
Okay, so I should give it some more.
You have to watch a few before you start to understand how stupid the show is. But you have to, I mean, it's... I would be embarrassed to tell you how often.
Is that its attraction? It's stupid?
What is its attraction?
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
It's very humorous.
No, the guy gets out of jail, in the first episode, and then
What the show is it's like Cops, you know, the TV show Cops, from the criminal's point of view.
That's funny.
Yes. Thank you.
To begin with.
Thank you.
The
See?
premise is hilarious.
See, you are ridiculous.
I am ridiculous.
So what do they sing? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
No, they follow around the criminals instead of the cops.
Well, what's the theme music?
I don't think there is.
Is it like the Ballad of Jed Clampett or something?
That's exactly what it is.
I don't
Just
know.
to end this
the
part
theme
of the discussion.
from the
yes.
theme from Deliverance.
No. So they follow around the criminals while they do crime. The criminals aren't smart, which most are not smart.
Of course.
And they get into hilarious situations.
Have you ever committed a crime?
Me?
Yeah.
Every 10, 15 minutes probably.
I speed once in a while.
That's not a crime anymore.
It's not.
It's a civil infraction.
Aren't they raising the speed limit to 80?
I heard
They're
that
working
that's
on it.
possible. What do you think?
What?
80. People already driving 80.
I think it's a faster way to waste gas.
I don't drive fast anymore.
You know, I'm looking for my talk points that were on here, but now
I was wondering why you were playing with your
I'm
phone.
doing the exact same thing that I normally do. I'm doing the exact same thing I normally do at the radio station.
Well, they're laughing off.
They're laughing in the booth. I'm glad the producer and executive and the master controller are all laughing at us.
Now we've proved to our audience why it is we've been on radio for so long, because we got three ugly monkeys here looking at the camera.
Talk for yourself. Can you bleep? Can I say something to be bleeped?
No.
No, because it'll cost too much. They tell us that bleeping, the software for bleeping is like an extra 100,000.
Well,
We're already running nearly 1.2 million.
screw you, Doc.
Okay.
Well, screw you. You can use it, I think.
I don't know.
Screw you, you can say that, sure.
It's not in the words. Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's
Doc,
fine.
screw you on his behalf.
On his behalf.
Would you like to retort now?
I've forgotten what he's screwing me about.
I don't know, but what's your rebuttal?
What did I do again?
You call us ugly.
Oh, I said ugly monkeys. Yes.
You called him a monkey earlier. Told a
Yeah, but the
tell
funny
the story
thing-
about the monkey and
Is it
the
okay?
dumb monkey. Do you know the story about the dumb monkey?
We were
No.
we were talking about all the toys. and how-
Something about keeping me busy.
Well, basically, there's this in Asia, one of the ways that they hunt monkeys is that they get a big gourd with a narrow neck, and they fill it halfway with rice, and they stake it to the ground. And the monkey comes along, and he sticks his hand in the gourd, into the bottom of the gourd, with the narrow neck, and he grabs a handful of rice, and he can't get his hand out. But he's too greedy to not let go of the rice to get his hand out, and the hunter just come along and whack him on the head. That's it.
What'd you call it? The stupid monkey?
Monkey brains is a delicacy.
That's not cool.
Yeah.
Monkey brains
I'm
is
not
a
okay.
delicacy.
I know it is, but
Did
I'm
you ever
not
watch
okay with
Faces
that.
of Death? The people that put
No.
the table in there and then they all take turns whacking the monkey on the head with the gauntlet.
No, that is disgusting.
It is disgusting.
Whoever does that should be.
Violated.
Well, I almost said a big no-no.
Yeah.
Dun,
I,
dun, dun.
I almost said one of the big no-nos.
Today's show is brought to you by the letters
letter
M and F.
No.
Wow. and yet this is still better than whatever's on channel 17. Whatever's on 17 right now, you can preempt it. Say, this just in, beep, 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 Boondoggle report
Oh, we
with
did-
3 idiots.
Ratings skyrocketing.
Hey, no, I called you an ugly monkey. You called me an idiot. I'd say
No,
we're
I was
even.
calling him an idiot.
Oh, you're an idiot.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
Well, actually, he said it. I just
Now who's
repeated it.
Captain Obvious?
I have no idea. I lost track a long time ago.
Did you hear about Utah and their new...
Euthanization program?
Yeah, well, it's not really new. They had it in the 90s. They did away with it for a while, and then they brought it back.
Human euthanization.
Well, it's not
firing squad.
firing squad for the death penalty.
Well, that's
If
kind of a classic.
I believe it's if they cannot find or utilize effective drugs.
That's right.
well,
Drugs is still the first choice.
bullets are cheaper.
But it used to be you get to choose.
Now, tell me if you know if there's any truth to this. When they set up a firing squad, of course, you know, Esteban's out here in front of the wall with a blindfold on. He gets a last cigarette the night before he's had a last meal. They line up 6 sharpshooters who aim at a target on this guy's chest.
No more
One of them
donable
has a
parts.
blanket in
No,
it.
Is that true? That's
I
what-
believe it
that
is.
was exactly
That's
my question.
understanding, yeah.
So there's always a doubt in the shooter's mind as
Right.
to whether they
Whether
fired
they
the
did
fatal bullet.
Right, sir.
But wait a minute. I would like to have all of the viewers in TV land say to their congressman,
You mean the
senator,
2 people standing over there?
I would like to have the people in master control. I'd like to have people should reach out to the government and say, let's salvage these death row people. If there's not something horribly wrong with them, let's part those guys out and make a lot of lives saved.
You mean hearts, livers, and so on.
Hearts, livers, retinas, whatever you can peel from that person.
Gizzards.
Scrap them out like an old junk Buick.
Well,
and then
they have,
that's
they-
not
they
a
have-
bad
They
idea.
have civil rights if they would
Not
sign
if they're
off.
dead. You don't have
No.
civil rights when you're dead.
you lose a lot of rights when you go to death row.
No, when you're dead, you don't have civil rights anymore. You don't have rights, period, when you're dead.
Oh, good
What,
point.
what if there's a will that says I want a burial?
That I
That's
don't
why
care about-
Congress needs to
I don't
step.
think you have
Look,
a
we're
right to a
over governing.
burial.
I believe you have a
we're
right to a
governing
burial.
a lot of things we don't need to be governorizing.
Screw that.
So
Chop them up. I agree with nature
Aren't,
for
aren't
once.
I my own tangible property?
Not when you're dead. You
No.
become your property of your estate.
Are you sure?
You're too
I
busy.
believe
You
it.
become the
Defending-
property of your estate.
you're too busy fending off demons in hell.
So if I have a will that says I want a burial, then I get a burial.
Not under his regime and mine.
Right.
I think
You get parted out. You'd be up in blocks in the lot next door.
Are you
Oh.
salvageable?
no, my organs are so messed up from years of
Yes.
abuse that
Yeah.
nobody wants.
Which organ of yours is the most jacked up?
My heart.
Your heart.
What'd you do to it?
Is it going? I think I can. I think I can. I think I.
I have an
think I
enlarged
can.
I have an enlarged left ventricle.
What did you do to that?
It's just I'm older and I didn't do anything to it.
They can't take the septum though.
They could. I learned recently I have cataracts.
We can't laugh about that.
That's why I'm going home before dark.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
If you'd like, you
can-
could let the limo driver. We got a limousine driver. He
Is
was
it the
just
same
in.
thing as my dog's got like the gray eyes? Is that
It's
the
going to
same thing?
happen eventually, but I'll have surgery for it. Laser
Right.
Why don't you
surgery.
just get it now and get it over with?
I got tattoos according
They
to
don't.
the
They don't
doctors.
do it until it's far enough.
Right.
Insurance won't cover it
Then
until.
you get like 20/20 vision though.
Yeah.
So you have to be dangerous for a period of time.
He's dangerous
I
now.
guess.
Have you ever ridden with him?
No, but he said he has to be home before dark. He's got to be home before the streetlights come on.
I was just going to say that.
That's true though, because it's all the street lights look like giant halos to you.
They do.
They're just calling him home. Doc, return to heaven.
I can't tell headlights from streetlights.
You get to heaven. Are they going to stamp return to sender on you and ship you back?
Maybe.
Wow. But anyway, I don't think your plan of parting out the bodies is a bad plan.
I think it's a great idea, honestly.
And I'm not being devil's advocate. I think that let's take this person who has done terrible things to people
Right.
and let them help others.
I disagree.
What do you mean you disagree?
I disagree.
Are you
Why?
disagreeing just because we have a forum?
No.
No,
Okay.
I disagree sincerely.
I could see this coming. Why?
I disagree sincerely. I think these people have whether
Call it a right if you want.
whether it's legal or not. I think they have a right to their own remains, or their family does.
Yeah, but they're dead.
If
And they're murderers.
I would offer them and counsel them. Please give us your heart, lung, kidneys, liver.
You know what? The
retinas.
government steps in right now and over legislates.
That's what they do
things.
That's what they do in China.
They
You
over
understand-
legislate.
You understand
things
they
so
harvest
bad.
this,
Yeah, well, that's fine.
and we cite them for civil rights and abuses because they do this.
They over legislate stuff right now so bad that
Who's they?
the
A
government.
totalitarian
so let's just throw
government.
one more on the campfire.
A totalitarian government would.
I think if you put that to a vote, you would win on that issue. I don't think anybody would care. These death row folks, nobody cares about them except for me.
This is again.
And you.
This is what they do in China.
Can I get somebody in graphics to put 3mgfilm@gmail.com up and have that scroll across the bottom? See if we get any comments from TV Land on that.
Give me a break. And can you also put
You're
some
just
devil
talent.
horns
Quit
on
directing.
Doc? Put some devil horns on Doc.
And if anybody's interested in TV Land, we have no interest in putting a graphic on our $100,000 green
No,
screen.
you're wrong. This is actually a green screen where they just projected green on it.
This is
The irony,
No.
the irony behind this is amazing.
Goon, you
This
got it
is-
wrong. It's a blue screen. They put the green on.
this is the major's tutu hanging up behind us.
The funny thing about it is we've got a badass set back there. It's just not for this show.
So what else? What else is happening in the news of the world?
News of the world.
Oh, wait a minute.
ISIS.
Wait a
is,
minute.
ISIS is taking over the
I didn't know
Middle
we were a
East.
news show now.
We weren't done with
Dead
Parting
people.
out people.
I
Utah.
don't think.
I
Oh,
don't think
Utah.
we were.
So what about it? A bullet. What
Do you think you're? I do not favor capital punishment
At all? No.
Well, I don't
No,
favor
in,
it either.
in the first
Death
place.
penalty anyway.
Here's a question: if we hung more people, would that lower crime?
Nope.
I understand that there was recently an expose about Supermax, the Colorado prison. You know what I'm talking about, both of you, when I say Supermax?
I know what Supermax is.
I know what a Supermax is, but is it like?
There is
a big Walmart.
there is
And it's open 24 hours a day.
attention, Supermax shoppers.
We have a great sale
On
going on.
aisle
Number
3,
D.
cell block D. Apparently,
D for discount.
there's going to be some changes to Supermax penalties in the future, and I don't know what they're going to be, but I suspect that they're going to dismantle the Supermax.
So you brought that up, not knowing anything about what you were talking about.
Not entirely.
I'll back up so you can cross-examine him.
Well, that's okay.
Load both
Well,
barrels.
what do you think about Supermax as a cruel and unusual punishment?
I thought it was a boring movie.
I thought you were talking about batteries. Oh, that's Duramax. Sorry.
Oh, and she keeps going.
I think
Oh,
I think that Supermax is a cruel and unusual.
Why is it cruel and
punishment.
unusual? What is your problem now?
You think we should just let these people run amok?
No, I think they should run them.
Where's the muck?
It's on the side yard.
Maybe
I
we should go
stepped
back-
on some of that on the way in.
What's the problem with Supermax?
It wasn't dog
These
muck.
people are just totally isolated.
Hey, they tried that in Philadelphia and Penn State Penitentiary, was it called? I think
Is that
so.
the one you toured? I saw
Yes.
photos, yeah.
And it was
Did you get a free license plate with your name on it?
no. Ben Franklin thought that people could get right with the Lord, who's the source of all problems, by the way. If you just isolate them and let them think about it long enough, turns out people are going crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
They were just gone.
They go nuts or they suicide.
But I guess it depends on the person. If I were left inside my own head for a lengthy period of time, I'd be eating my own elbows.
Yeah.
You'd be doing the same thing.
Oh yeah.
I'm not allowed inside.
I'm
my
not
head.
sure
No,
what would
no,
happen.
no,
here.
I'm not allowed in there.
You've answered my question. You understand?
Yes, I understand.
I think that it is cruel and unusual for somebody to be forced to eat their
I think
elbows.
you should get to choose. Because I
Pardon
think
me?
if I was going to be in jail or prison for a short period of time, which I have nightmares about,
Do you?
I would
Really?
choose. Oh, I'm so paranoid. Of the
I feel like
government
someday
anymore.
I'm going to prison.
Me too.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see you there.
Fist bump.
I'm telling you.
We got
Today's
I worry about that all the time.
Today's
Like,
show is sponsored by the letter
listen,
M.
you
and
do
the letter
my
F.
work, and you see how big the government is. You see how much power they have.
Did you hear the thing?
You
on
start to get
NPR?
paranoid.
If you buy model airplane drone parts and things like that, you get on the watch list now.
Oh, I'm already on a watch list. I've been on one for a long time.
Well,
yeah, since you-
ties to
and I
Israel,
I just
82
recently
people in
probably
Israel.
and a
Cannibal you.
Yep. The I just recently on my Facebook page liked what are those things called?
Communism.
Anonymous and WikiLeaks.
I did the same thing with Anonymous.
Anonymous and WikiLeaks.
And I had the same thought.
Now you think I'm not on a list somewhere? You betcha. Just by hitting the like button.
The 4chan party van's going to pull up in front of your house.
I had
no,
the
the
same thought.
Stormtroopers are coming,
The
man.
same thought ran through my mind for a brief moment.
Do you really worry about these people? About the government?
Yes.
I don't.
What you mean, the government? Don't they like come out of the phones and
The
stuff?
the government.
Yeah, like you got to run to a payphone and escape.
Don't you work for the phone company?
I do work for
Okay.
the phone company. Yes. I work for another terrible taco.
I wanna get a second line put in my place. Can you help me out?
Yes, I can. What we'll do is we'll need a hammer, a little bit of wire, and a neighbor with working service.
Can you get me the premium channels on my? Can you get HBO for me on my TV?
Yes, just tell your neighbor downstairs to do it. Again, we need a hammer, some wire.
Coax or just like a wire hanger?
Coax
No
preferably.
wire hangers
Ooh,
ever.
Ever.
I actually have a case like that right now.
Late breaking news. Nigeria's President Goodluck Jonathan concedes defeat, says ambition not worth bloodshed.
Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm
isn't it?
glad to hear that.
Cricket.
It doesn't go over so well on camera, cricket.
No, I know it doesn't.
It's not
in
the
audio.
same.
Cricket makes sense.
It does.
Yeah, I don't know.
This is awfully different.
Huh. Are they keeping control and master control of how much time we have? We don't have a producer.
Yep, 2 thumbs up over there.
We have an hour and 5 minutes.
I don't know.
No, we better not have an hour and 5 minutes.
So
So we were talking about death penalty. We were talking about cruel and unusual.
we can't talk about anything you're doing right now because you're doing.
I was going to
something.
segue into something that you guys went off in cricket.
Go
land,
Seg.
I forgot. Had something to
I
do with it.
forgot.
I forgot what it was.
Did you watch Bikes on
It's
Bricks?
that energy drink.
No, I don't watch that.
Oh man, it's hilarious. There was a cop driving a Segway, and we, Master Control, and I said, hey, let's take one of the Harley Davidsons and put it on the cop doing the Segway. And he's going down the sidewalk, and he goes,
That's funny.
as he goes by. And we cut the audio channel, so as he went across the screen, the audio went with him, and it was mapped out really well. It was kind of funny. It was a Easter egg in Back to the Bikes.
You ever go to
Bikes on the
that,
Bricks.
Doc?
To which?
Bikes on the Bricks.
Bikes on the Bricks. Back to the Bricks.
Back to the Bricks is first. Bikes on the Bricks is second.
I've been to Back to the Bricks once. I've never been to the other.
Bikes on the Bricks and Back to the Bricks is.
I've only been to one, not the other.
Oh, they're both worth going to. The people who put that on have got to go through some amazing coordinating, because that is just an enormous event with.
Well, I have seen
Everybody there.
Rolling Thunder in Washington D.C. on Memorial Day,
Yeah.
and that was phenomenal. There must
How many
be
bikes are out
about
there?
10,000.
That's it?
Yeah,
That's a lot.
that's
I don't know how many are.
that's a couple of hours of bikes rolling down the street.
Wow. I don't know how many come to Bikes on the Bricks.
I wouldn't think 10,000.
There's a lot.
That's
but
what I
don't know
that's
how
what I
many.
heard was 10,000. That was from the Capitol
You ever,
Police. And
have a
I'm
motorcycle?
honestly not sure.
I have a cycle endorsement.
A friend of mine and I, back in 1980, both of us bought cheap motorcycles, and we went out to the Rocky Mountains.
Huh.
And then I came back home and sold it.
That was it?
That was it.
I had a motorcycle. I drove it all over the place. And
I do have this nice
Stop
motorcycle
driving
leather,
Looks nice.
but that's nostalgic.
I have
Very
this nice
stylish.
plastic shirt from.
I noticed when you put that on, oh, it feels so soft. It sounds like it's
Sounds like a
ripstop
tarp.
nylon.
I
Yeah.
was a host of a TV show somewhere, and I decided to wear a nice shirt, so I went to a nice fancy store and got
like
a fancy
Kmart,
shirt. No. 5-6 clicks up from there. So
Walmart,
I'm not naming any names.
JCPenney.
I'm not endorsing anybody.
Jacques Pinet,
Yeah. Well, no.
Oscar de la
This was
Renta.
this was a 3-figure coat.
Sears. Come on, tell us.
3 figures. He's including the
penny.
stuff to the right of the decimal point.
Now that he's lied to us, he's gonna burn a hole in it with his cigar.
No. I would catch exactly on fire. I would look like Saint
Like
Pierce.
that, yeah.
Yeah, I love that. You clicked and they snapped. We have a...
Wow, I want to do that. No, burn. It didn't work.
Do it again.
No. Oh,
There you
hey,
go. See,
delayed
there's
reaction.
a delay.
You know what's really cool is in Master Control they do have a button that in a couple weeks we'll have it all figured out. But there's a button that actually says Slim Talent, and it actually digitally remaps your body.
I think we should do a whole show as anorexics.
I think we should do a whole show with brown paper sacks on our heads.
Let's do
eyes
it.
cut
I
out.
think we
That's
should do
what-
a whole show with green paint on our face and the fireplace scene, and just be a bunch of eyes and teeth.
Let's do it.
Why now? Okay, that's actually funny.
I got a jacket over there from 9 and 10 up north. And when I put that on and put the hoodie over the top of me and just zip it up to my face, I'm just a floating face on TV.
Why was this not being
Zardoz.
recorded that way and put on that godforsaken Comcast channel?
Because
Which
somebody's
one?
got to go
17,
home
19,
before the
22?
sun goes down.
No, I want to do the thing with the fire on the face and all that kind of thing,
Oh, well,
or the bags on the head.
I like the bag idea.
Everybody's got to make a trip to a grocery store that still has bags.
I have bags at home, couple, but
Probably.
I think
You know what I
I
want?
think they're too
I
small.
want a Hamity sack. I want one for historical
that is
purposes.
old. You just said some old timey stuff.
You're gonna have to go to Bob Pirani's Antiques to get a Hamity sack.
Gene's got Hamity sacks, so says Gene.
Gene's full of shit.
You can't say. Oh, that was $1,000 error right there.
It hasn't
You
been
can't say that.
broadcast. I take it back.
Well, it takes apparently zillions of dollars to bleep something out. Because
Yeah.
I asked that question earlier.
All right, let's start over.
We actually will have fun taking that out. Doc, we always have to leave it up to you.
You know what? When we would
I get
record
one every
here-
time, don't
We're
I?
foul mouth. You're not, and the only time you swear is on air.
You stepped on my foot. I think.
I did not.
You pushed a button.
He likes to say bad words. And
I think he does it in a mirror at home.
when we're doing the
While
recording,
I'm brushing my teeth.
he would always be the one that would
I
spoil
know.
the recording.
When we were down at the studio, I would just mess up every time.
See, down there we have a button for that.
I know we don't have a button
A
here.
whole 7 seconds though.
We have a very short delay. I mean, I can see it if I move my hand really
Yeah,
fast.
yeah, a couple of seconds.
It's not a fast enough delay for them to catch that.
If they were good enough, they could.
Are you sure that gets deleted? Because
It doesn't. We have to go through and go
Hey,
back.
they're
you're
flipping me
talking
the
about
bird.
air?
Control.
like
Dining
I
room.
watch television all the time, and they say all sorts of interesting things nowadays.
I think we might be able to get away with that word.
I think we might be able to get away with that.
We might not be able to get away with it now as much as we've talked it up. People are going to be rewinding their DVRs because everybody knows they DVR that channel.
Send the children out of the
Who
room.
DVRs that channel?
Gary.
Gary, you do not. Do you really?
He does. He DVRs it. He does.
A channel 17?
You
Yes, he
realize
does.
by mentioning
I
his
never
name,
even thought about that.
mentioning his name, he has to get paid now.
Channel 17, Action Boondoggle Report Team, coming to you from W17
Why would
Live.
he DVR that?
Because he likes to watch
Because he's a
it.
weirdo. He has to be a weirdo.
Here's a weirdo. He's a weirdo. Oh, floor director.
What a strange individual.
Floor director just called shenanigans.
Oh,
Let there be light.
and there was. And it
Low-
was good.
Lowest bidder strikes again.
No, but wait a minute.
We
first.
just
Why would he
lost a
DVR
blackout
that?
screen on the window, so you all know what's going on.
Does he sell ice cream out of vans to children at playgrounds too? Wait,
Yep.
why?
For a
Gary,
nickel.
Gary, has
Gary
a
is a weirdo.
He has a 2001 Chevy van that has a large rectangular
Free
hole
candy.
cut out of the side of it. Yeah.
It says free candy
he
right
plays
there.
that hello and goes through the neighborhood. You know he's coming. Hello.
Dun, 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 dun,
No,
dun,
but
dun,
Is
seriously-
that the scariest
Do
thing
you ever
ever?
watch that? Do you ever watch Channel 17?
No. Yes, I do because we're actually on it sometimes. But he doesn't. He doesn't.
I don't
watch it at
either.
all. But no, hey, let's go to ice cream trucks for the last 3 minutes we have. Are they scary or what?
No.
Then we'll hold them over for the next segment.
Not really.
They're not scary. You don't think that the whole
Just don't reach your hand into the dark holes.
That's good advice anywhere you go, especially if you're a monkey.
bonk?
No, I don't think there's. I think the music's annoying, but
Yeah.
but I don't. I'm gonna go back to the channel. I don't know why anybody would watch that. I turned it on because you were talking about it like 2 weeks ago,
Mhm.
and it was the screen was just green. Like there was nothing going on.
Well, because
And then there was like holy rollers for 12 hours.
It's
Right.
because people,
Selling Jesus 1 hour at a time.
people do whatever they want on there, and
What do you
there's
have to do to get on that godforsaken thing?
This?
you got to sign a contract, put out your driver's license, send it down to a facility, get approved, and then put your cell phone on the table and talk in front of it.
Well, we have to start winding down, don't we?
We do. I'm Major Boondoggle.
I'm Dr. Jeff.
I'm JD Goon.
Say that again?
You've
I'm JD
been
Goon.
watching the Boondoggle Report.
You
on
wasted
television.
time on this. You suck. Whoever's watching, you suck.
You can catch the Boondoggle Report on WKUF LP Flint 94.3 FM on Kettering University Radio.
See all in the funny pages.
Right. And if we had $1, we'd put a graphic up on the bottom that said Boondoggle Report.
Pay here. Hey, if you want to go to heaven, give us a
Wanna go to
buck
heaven?
99.
Is that a call to action?
No, I don't think there are calls to action on this. And besides, he was being a joke.
I know.
Therefore, is it a call to action? Can you call action? How do you call action? You can shout action.
You have the phone number?
You can, yeah. Do you have the phone number to action?
That would be 555-555-5555.
1-800-WORD-HIT-ME. Ah.
Well, that was,
da-dun-da-dun-da-da.
That was garbage.
Okay, we can throw another one in there. Whee! My equipment.
Okay, we got time for one more.
Done yet.
And then I'm out of
End
here.
it.
No, that was